Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So we have a bit of a treat for you today. We have a PSA Returns video, but we also have two PSA Returns coming back for us today. We have the standard 63 cards that we sent in around about a month ago, and we also have our stuff that we sent in that was signed. So that's all been authenticated. I can show you some of the grades we have on those. But I'll start off today with our 63 cards and then do the signed stuff at the end. We have about 5 boxes for you today. We've got one of the boxes here. This is number 1. So we have, of course, we have our lovely name on the front again, and it says 63 and the date. And I've got, what do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes down the bottom of there. And I'll get started straight away on box number 1. I was quite surprised to have these back so soon, just because of all the PSA delays. That's correct. I'd have thought it would take about 2 or 3 months at least, but we're very happy to have these cards back with us today. As ever, I can't really remember what we've sent in, but we will just find out as we go along. So starting us off, we'll of course have our gem mint count down in the bottom left. I think it's going to be in the bottom left. We'll have PSA 9s on the left hand side, gem mint 10 in the middle, and we'll also have the 8s or below on the right hand side. So without further ado, I'll get started straight away in this this submission. This returns, I should say, not submission. So we are starting off with a new back, and we're starting off with a 9. We have the Emerald Break First Edition Deoxys. So I'm hoping that this submission doesn't go like the last submission did, where we kind of had a bit of a calamity in terms of the grades we had. We had quite a few 9s, we had quite a few 7s, I think we had 7s. So hopefully this one yields a lot more 10s than the last one did, but we can see. And we have a gem mint 10, we have the Gyarados from Darkness That Consumes Light. And that's lovely. You can start off our 10 collection already. And we're keeping with the new back Japanese. Okay, we're going into the Rainbow Team Rocket stuff. So we have the, what is this, Giovanni Pikachu, and it's a gem mint 10. So this may be the set coming out. It looks to be so. So we have another gem mint 10. We have the Team Aqua Pikachu. Pretty nice. Hopefully we can get a full gem mint 10 set of the Rainbow Rocket Pikachus. It's looking good so far. We have the Team Magma Pikachu, of course. How I got that one wrong, I don't know. We have the Team Galactic Pikachu and gem mint 10. Going off to a good start. That's 4, I believe there's 6, maybe 7. We'll see. It's Getsis. I always get bloody Getsis wrong. Gem mint 10 though. That will come back to me as to what that team is, because I can never remember that. Looking good. So we have Team Flare and it's gem mint 10. So I'm not too sure what's left. We got Team Skull. Who else we got? Okay, yeah, so we do get Team Skull, and it's gem mint 10 as well. Is this the last? What have we got here? Yeah, it is the last. So that looked like a full full Rainbow Rocket Pikachu set, which is pretty nice, in gem mint 10. Moving us along, we have the Town on No Map Houndoom Holo. And this is also gem 10, which has a lovely holo pattern on that, if you can actually see it. There it is. Got to get that focus right. There we go. So gem mint 10 on that one as well. So our 10 stack's looking pretty incredible already. We've only got 1 9, so hopefully we can have this whole submission full of 10s, which would be pretty perfect. And we are continuing with 10s, so we have the Mysterious Mountains Houndour, and that is a gem mint 10 as well. And now we're going to go into the old back stuff, or just one old back it seems. Looks pretty clean, and it's a near mint 8. So this is the Game Boy Promo Dragonite, and as you can see the centering does look a little bit off, so you can see the bottom is a bit thicker than the top. So understandable that that one got an 8. This one looks pretty unique. You can already see that it's off-centered, so this one's going to be pretty interesting. And it's an Image 8, but it has the OC grade. So that's a new one for us. This is one that has the off-centered grade on the PSA label to begin with. So that's pretty nice. And it's the Alakazam EX. So pretty awesome. That one's got a qualifier as such. Back into old back, we have a Mint 9 Dark Charizard Holo. Looks very nice for that card. And then we're going into English again, okay. We have a pretty nice looking card here. What have we got? Oh, we have a Gem Mint 10 on the Full Art Gyarados EX. So I'm not too sure we actually have a video. Our first ever submission was 4 of these guys, and I think we had 3 Charizard Gold Stars, and we never got that Gem Mint 10 grade on the Gary, so this is the first one we've actually held as such. So that's pretty nice to have a Gem Mint 10 on that one, but of course not ours. This is all Jeremy's submission to begin with, and he has a Rockets Raikou EX and a Near Mint 8. Don't look too bad. That one got an 8. And moving us still into English, this one looks it's got a bit of damage down the bottom there. That's an EX6. Ooh, okay. So this is the Sneasel EX. And that one's not the best grade. So our 8s and below stack's getting a little higher. I'll just move it into the frame a little bit more. And continuing with English, this one doesn't look too bad. It's got a bit of whitening along the top. It's a Near Mint 7, and it's the Venusaur Holo from the base set, which looks very nice, but still it remains on the right stack as opposed to the central one. This one looks a little worse than the last one. EX5. So we're going down in our grades, which is not the way we want to go. Let's see if we can find box number 2. So what have we got? Box number 3. Box number 2. Right, here we go. So let's see if we can beat a Near Mint 5. That'd be good if we can beat bloody 5. Crikey. So what have we got? Which way are we going here? That way? Yeah, so looks like we will continue with English cards here. Let's get that out of the way. So we have another English card. It has a bit of whitening in the bottom left hand corner just here. Okay, so it's the Gupix. It's the French version of the Vulpix from base set, and this has a Near Mint 7 grade. So we've gone in the right direction in terms of where we want our grades to be. We just want to keep continuing upwards so we can get back to that Gem Mint 10 grading for some of these cards. So we're still on Near Mint 7 on the Pikachu. So this is the French Pikachu that Jeremy sent in, which looks pretty nice. Near Mint 7's not too bad on that one. So we're back into we're still in English back Holos, English back. Okay, so we have the Pop Series 9 Piplup, and this is also a Mint 9. So right direction in terms of where we want our grades to be, but still short of that Gem 10 mark. I think he sent in 2. Yeah, he did. And we have 2 Mint 9s on the Piplups. So what have we got now? This one looks a little bit better than the last. Still has little specks in the corners. Okay, so we are into Braysh Gaming stuff, and he has the Shining Magikarp. And that one looks lovely in a mint 9. So pretty awesome there. And what are we going into now? We have a base set Charizard. Oh, of course, we sent in quite a few Charizards in this submission. So, starting us off, we have an EX to mint 6 Charizard. Kind of has a bit of edgeware on the back, so that makes sense. So, this stack is getting unusually high, which is a bit worrying. What have we got now? We have a Lily, and Lily is a mint 9. This kind of looks similar to the Japanese Sun and Moon Ultra Rares. You can kind of see the centering is very far off on this side. So very thin left-hand border, very thick right-hand border. So I haven't really researched much of the English stuff, so I'm not too sure whether that's consistent or not. But in terms of Japanese, it's getting increasingly more common to see lots of off-centered ultra rare cards. And this is a prime example. So this is the Pokemon Fan Club, and as you can see, the centering, there's a thick left border and a thin right border, which is stopping it from getting that Gem Mint 10 grade, but still a beautiful card. And our gem stack has stopped at the moment. Volkner has also got a mint 9. It looks a little bit better centering than the Pokemon Fan Club did. Just having a little look. What have we got? Maybe it's the edgeware. He does have a little bit of edgeware in the top corner, which may have stopped him from getting that 10 grade. So that's a bit annoying there to get a 9 for that card. Hey, here we go. So we have some Gem Mint 10s back. So this is the Duskmane Necrozma GX and the Rainbow Rare, or Hyper Rare. And this is a Gem Mint 10, so pretty awesome. Very happy for Braysh to get a 10 there. Can that continue? Oh, we've stopped already. So we have the Gold Solgaleo GX. And again, you can see the centering issues. It's got a thicker right border than it does a left. So that's probably why it got a 9 grade. So let's see if we can make that gem stack bigger. We can. We have the Hyper Rare Umbreon GX. And that looks lovely. That would also almost match my Espeon GX we have in PSA 10. But of course it's not ours, it's Braysh's. Very happy he's got another 10. Right. Then we move into a Charizard GX. So another Gem Mint 10 there for the Full Art Charizard. And that looks lovely. Going back to an English card now. We have a Burning Shadows, what's this? The Fire Energy. And this is a Gem Mint 10 as well, so that's pretty cool. It's nice to see an English card that gets a PSA 10 for once. So very nice card there. Always have to appreciate the simplicity of energy cards that are secret rares. They just look very standout. And we have the Steel Frying Pan, and this is a Gem Mint 10 as well. So that's pretty funny to have a graded frying pan. Pretty bizarre, but pretty awesome nonetheless. Let's keep this roll going. What have we got? We have a... oh, we're going back to the Giovanni Rocket Pikachu. If you can see him, that is. There he is. So, Gem Mint 10 there on that dude. Our Gem 10 stack is increasing, which is great. Hopefully we can continue. This card looks alright. And it is alright. So, we have the McDonald's Charmander Holo, and this is a PSA 10 as well. Lovely artwork on this card. And a very nice grade to match the artwork. Oh. And what are we going into now? So we have... Okay, so we are finally into our stuff here. We sent in an Easter Pikachu, or Pikachu's Easter. And we have a Gem 10 grade there, which is pretty nice. I think we sent in 2. So this will probably be the other. And it is. Okay, so we got 2 Gem 10s on the Easter Pikachus. And they just look quite cute. It's quite nice to have those because we went to Japan in, well, Easter a year after the Easter Pikachu came out, so it's quite nice to pick up some Pikachu's Easters. They will match our Cherry Blossom Pikachus that we sent in the last video, or the last submission, so we'll keep those for our very small collection. I'm trying to rub off a little speck at the top, so I'm not too sure what this one is. Okay, so we have the Rapidash Holo. So this is one of the Heart Gold Soul Silver cards. It's lovely with the artwork in the background as well. You have a nice Japanese tower. So Gem 10 on the Clash at the Summit Rapidash. You're going to focus on him. Come on. There he is. Cool. So we will go into box number 3, which is perfect here. Let's see if we can pick up some more Gem 10s on our Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff. I know we sent in quite a few of the holos. We picked up loads of the holos from a... what did we get? We got a bulk... we got a bulk kind of order from Yahoo Japan. And it had some spectacular cards in. We had Gold Stars, of course, we had lots of EXs, we had lots of holos from various eras, so I thought I'd send some Heart Gold Soul Silver in, just because the artworks on those are pretty nice. And they did look pretty clean, so as you can see the Rapidash got a Gem 10. Hopefully the rest of them do as well. So, what have we got? Let's move that to the side. What do we have here then? Hey, we have Lana, okay. So, part of our full art trainer collection, we have another Gem 10 in Lana. So that's pretty nice. Very happy for that one. And we move into Gladion, nice. So we have 2 Gem 10s on our full art trainers, so that's bringing our full art trainers up to, I think we're at halfway in terms of the full art trainers in PSA 10. We do have the Giovanni Scheme, that's probably going to be at the end of the video. He was signed, so we will double check the grade on that one. We're going into old back now. I honestly can't remember what we sent in, so this will be a surprise to us. Oh, of course, so we sent in the Masaki cards. So we have a Alakazam Holo, and this is a Nimint 8. Doesn't look too bad, so 8's not a bad grade, so pretty happy with that one. I think we sent in a Nomastar as well, or maybe we sent another Masaki card in, so we'll see. Okay, so we sent him in the Machamp. So we have a Near Mint 7 on the Masaki Machamp. So he looks pretty cool. Love the artwork on these Masaki cards. Yeah, it's not too bad, so happy with a 7. 7's not too bad, is it? We did have a 10 in the Machamp, but I think we sold it a couple months back. Whether we get them again, we'll see as such. This card looks off-centered already. Okay, so we have a Near Mint 8 on the Charizard from the, not the Expedition, the expansion pack. So base set equivalent. Not too bad to have a Near Mint 8. I think we sent in 2 of these Charizards. This one looks slightly better in terms of centering. Okay, we got another 8. The front's a little bit more off-centered than the back was. So 2 Near Mint 8s on the Charizards. Our 8s and below stack is getting ridiculously high now. And we've sent in English cards here. I don't recall us sending in English cards. Oh, of course, yeah, we picked up some Charizards. Okay. EX5 though, okay. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the 5 Charizard. That's ridiculous. Not great on English Charizards, even though we don't really care about English cards. So, not really too fussed, but EX5 is a bit low, in all honesty. I think this must be base 2. So we did send in our Charizard and our Blastoise from base set 2, so our childhood cards. And the Charizard picked up a Mint 9. That's pretty nice. That is lovely. I think this one did pick up a near Mint 8 last time around, so very happy it's got a slight number upgrade. I know the Blastoise was a 9 last time, so hopefully that either goes up, that'd be pretty good, or just stays at 9. Okay, we stayed at 9, so that's not too bad. These will go with our signed Venusaur we had. We sent that one back last year for signing, so that's the one that has the Lugia signature on, as opposed to having a Venusaur. Going back to the older back stuff, we have... nice, get in. So we have the Team Rocket special case, so the Here Comes Team Rocket. Another one for our PSA 10 Full Art Trainer Collection. We did sell, we had PSA 10s already in the Giovanni scheme and the Here Comes Team Rocket, but we had spares, so I thought I'd send the spares in and sell the extras we had. And I'm very happy the spares got PSA 10, or that one did anyway. We will see about the Giovanni. We have a Shining, or just a standard Mewtwo GX from Shining Legends. And PSA 10 on this dude. Our 10 stack is climbing ever higher, which is great. So moving us along, I think we'll probably come into some of these Heart Gold, Soul Silver stuff soon. Nope, not at the moment. So we have the Gym Challenge Gold Medal, and this is a Mint 9. Not too bad, not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I probably said in the last video we had it lying around for quite a while, and I thought I'd just do something with it. So Mint 9 is not too bad considering it's just been hanging around. Okay, so we're going into the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff. So we have the Octillery, and this is a Mint 9. Doesn't look too bad, so that's a bit annoying. It has a nice hollow swirl on that one as well, so that's a shame. Let's see if we can get some more. Oh, okay, we sent in 2, so that's pretty cool. So we have a Gem Mint 10 on the right hand side and a Mint 9 on the left. The Gem also has a hollow swirl on the right hand side, which is pretty awesome. So very happy with that one. Let's see if we can get some more Gem 10s in terms of the Heart Gold Soul Silver stuff. We have the Smoochum Hollow, another Gem Mint 10, and another strange looking card in terms of its artwork. No idea what's going on there, but pretty cool. Let's continue this run. This one looks okay. Oh, it's the Smoochum again, okay. Well, we got a Smoochum in a 10, so that's not too bad. Don't really mind at a 9 Smoochum and get a 10 Smoochum. Can we get some more 10s? We do, nice. So we have a Wobbuffet in Gem Mint 10, and he also has 2 hollow swirls on him, which is pretty nice. Let's have a little focus on him there. He looks awesome, nice. So, Gem Mint 10s are coming in. Let's see if we can get some more. And we have a Slowking Hollow and a Gem Mint 10, so that's pretty awesome. So these 10s keep coming up, which looks lovely. Again, the simplistic artwork in terms of the background design just looks awesome on the Slowking. And 2 more. I think we've got, yeah, we've got 1 more box of this submission left. And we have a Near Mint 8 on the Politoed, and he looks like he has the crown that Slowking is looking for, which is pretty awesome. You can just see in the bottom there, kind of similar, but it's a shame he got a Mint, Near Mint 8. What are you doing over there? You're Mint. You should get over there. Alright. Okay, last card of this box. We have a Quagsire. Okay, cool. So we have a Gem 10 again. And that one looks pretty awesome. Our 10 stack is now off the screen, which is what we love. We have one more box from this submission, and then we'll get on to the signed stuff. This one feels pretty light, so not too many remaining from this one. So I assume it's just going to be some more Heart Gold Soul Silver Holos. I can't remember what else we sent in, to be honest. Let's get into that one. Right, so last box we have only 3 cards. And lots of bubble wrap. Right. Let's do it that way. Cool. So, what have we got? We are into new back, again still. Nice. We have a Scizor from the Reviving Legends. So another PSA 10 for that small subset. You can see there's a lovely swirl on the Scizor as well. Pretty nice. And the penultimate card from this submission is... Nice! Okay, so we have a Nidoking Holo. And Gem 10 on that one. It looks pretty awesome in terms of its artwork. And that is spectacular. Nice. So, last card coming up. Can it be a 10 to round this submission off? Ah, nice. Okay, so we have the Let's Trade Please 20th Anniversary Charizard Holo. So Gem 10, this is also Braysh's, so very happy he got a 10 on that one. So that's pretty spectacular there. Now we get into the good stuff. So we have one box here, and this box contains some pretty spectacular things. If I just move everything over to the sides. Alright, so I think... maybe 6, maybe 7, I can't remember. We had 7, I say 7. We had 6 or 7 go in. So a bit of backstory to this box. We sent in, well, we sent my good friend Eric in America about 20 cards because he was going to the Dallas Comic Con and he was going to go see Mitsuhiro Arita at the Comic Con itself and get some cards signed. So Eric was kind enough to get, well, what have we got? We got quite a few cards in there. He got them signed, he got some of them with our names on. I reached out to a few guys in Europe to say, you know, do you want some cards signed? And they kind of course, happily wanted some. So these are the cards, so they're not just mine, these are other guys as well, so I'll let you know whose they are for as well. So, without further ado, we will start on the signed stuff. So, we are starting with an English back. And we're starting with one of mine. So, we have the Charizard Holo. And as you can see, it's got the English and the Japanese signature, as well as a Charizard. So, what I did with this one is I just went for the authentic grade because it's not bad condition, but it's not, you know, I didn't think it was going to get a 9 or... It wouldn't look good as a Nimitz 8 as such, in my opinion anyway. So I just went for the authentic grade, and it does look pretty spectacular. So where should I put you? I'll just lob you there for the minute. So that's pretty awesome. And we are into older back now. So this one looks pretty nice. Okay, cool. So we are into the Giovanni scheme. So as you can see, if I kind of focus in on that, we have the Giovanni and the Persian. Of course, we have the awesome Giovanni sketch from Mitsuhiro Arita, as well as the 2 signatures. And what we did with this one is we also graded it, so this will be a kind of a jewel in terms of our full art trainer collection, because we have Gem 10 and we also have a signature on this. So this is pretty spectacular to kind of own that as such. If I can find the other one. Where are you, buddy? There you are. So we have the full set, which looks pretty spectacular. So if we get the Naoki Saito signature as well, that would look pretty spectacular. But again, I'm not too sure whether they're doing signatures, or we'll just wait and see on that one. So happy to have the set there already. So these now coming up are the other guys' stuff. So we only sent in 2 for authentication as such, and then the rest will be the guys' stuff. So I'll talk you through those as we go along. We're going into English stuff, and we have a Gyarados holo. So we have the Mitsuhiro Arita signed Gyarados, and the funny story about this one was this was initially my card that I sent to Eric for signing, but Mitsuhiro Arita signed it for Ryan, so he signed it for Braysh. So I thought I'd just gift it to him, and it's mint 9, so it's not too bad a grade at all, and it looks a lovely card, so very happy for him there. And then we go into English again. This one looks a bit off-centered. Okay, so we have the other authentic Charizard holo. So me and Braysh kind of discussed, we kind of said we didn't really want the Charizards graded. We just wanted the authentic signatures, so we both went for the authentic route, and it does look pretty nice. If I grab the other one out. So they look pretty cool next to each other in terms of the, if anything, it's just the sketch as such looks pretty awesome on the card. So pretty happy to accommodate the signature in that sense, so to help him get it. Then we go into Primal Lugia stuff. So we have a Meiji Promo Lugia, and as you can see, this familiar Lugia face, which we also have on our Venusaur. Of course, it looks pretty awesome, and it's a mint 9, so not bad a grade at all. So very nice on that one. And what have we got here? So we have an English card again. Ah, nice. Okay, so we have the Holo Hunter stuff here. So he sent for authentication the Mimikyu, and as you can see, it's the signature there, and I'll let him discuss with you what this little bit here means. But mint 9 authentic signature, which is pretty awesome, or authentic autograph. So very happy on that card. And the final card of this submission, and the signed stuff as such, we have the Mewtwo GX. So as you can kind of see in the light, it says for Ryan and the signature underneath. Unfortunately, with the silver pen, it blends in, as you can see there, so you can't really see the signature too much unless you shine the light. But Gem Mint 10 and the signature authenticated looks pretty spectacular, so very happy for Ryan to have that one as well. And that concludes our PSA send-off as such. So we had 63 cards from our regular send-off, and we had, what have we got? About 9 signed cards, so all look pretty spectacular, and pretty kind of blessed to have some spectacular cards in our possession, like the Team Rocket stuff. So that was pretty special to get that signed by the Master Arita himself. So I think that will conclude our video here. So I hope it's not been too long. I know we've had a lot of talking points, not many cards in this submission overall in comparison to other submissions, but it's been pretty special for us indeed. So I'd like to thank you, well, firstly for watching the video. Hopefully you like some of the stuff we had. Of course, pop subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you soon.